Zhenya and this is Zhenya's kitchen. Today we have melted butter, 2 eggs, sugars, flour, baking powder. We're making cookies! Of course we are! This is the time to make cookies when it's super hot. Why not? Listen, cookies, little ice cream, you can go to town real easily. We are going to make chocolate chip cookies from scratch. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it turned out good. And I'm gonna show off one of my birthday gifts real soon to you. Let's start with some mixing and measuring and baking. So we're going to start with the 2 eggs. This is 2 sticks of butter, or I think they say it's 1 cup. And it's unsalted and it's melted to a pulp. So it's a little real warm. So we're gonna mix other things together before we get to the butter. So I have 2 eggs. I'm gonna get them a little going. I don't have a whisk because I know it's gonna get thick, so I don't want to just break the yolk part. All right. We're going to put. I have my recipe right here. I have a 1/2 cup of regular sugar. Okay. And then I have a 1/2 cup of brown sugar, which is going to be a little harder. Oy, and it's spilling right away, and it's all clummy. I think this is almost dead. Okay, I'll show you. Woo! Making a little mess. Pack 1/2 cup. All right. All right. And then get it mixed in a little bit, as much as I can. You can use a stand-up mixer or a regular mixer with a dough hook on it if you want, because cookie dough gets really thick. I'm just gonna break down a little bit the clumps of brown sugar. All right. Next, I have a 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Teaspoon. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. By the way, this is one of my birthday gifts too. I got a salt shaker. So fancy. Look how fancy it is. Ah, this is totally 1/2 teaspoon. This is the fanciest salt shaker ever. Thank you, husband. All right. Mix it all in. What are we missing? We're missing baking powder. It's asking for 1 teaspoon. All right. It's asking for 2 cups of flour. So I'm gonna do 1 cup and I'm gonna put the butter. 1 cup of flour. Just because I don't want it too thick. I'm gonna slowly add the butter. It's not as hot anymore. Scrape the edges. So yummy. Slowly mix it in. Butter smells amazing. This looks like a mess right now. Okay, the 2nd cup of flour. So you can cook with just soft butter. Then I would for sure recommend you to use the mixer because it'll be really hard to mix by hand like this. But they do say, when you look at all those different things online, that it will change the texture of a cookie in a way it will bake if you use different temperatures of butter when you mix it in. I don't know. It's like cookie batter to me. Looks yummy. And once this butter cools off just a little bit, this is gonna become really stiff. So my recipe calls for 1.5 cups of chocolate chips. I'm not gonna measure. I'm just gonna have a whole bunch of chocolate chips. I have some miniature chocolate chips. They're most of our chocolate chips are dark, semi-sweet, and I have regular chocolate chips. Can't go wrong with chocolate chips. All right. I always put a whole bunch. So at this point, you can tell that the cookie dough is already getting more stiff because the butter is cooling off. Just incorporate it. Look how beautiful this is. This is it. Let's go to the stove. The oven is at 350 and we're gonna scoop it out and bake it in the next couple seconds. I'll see you on the other side of this kitchen real quick. So the cookies, the batter's right here. My new gift, the silicone mat for the cookies. We'll see how it works. I'm sure it's gonna be amazing. I have a small cookie dough thing, I guess. I always want to make small cookies, so I was really happy when Eric bought them for me. And we're just gonna scoop it out and put them in a tray. Scoop it out. Maybe a little too close. We'll see if they attach and they become friends. They'll be cookie friends. This looks beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna continue with this and I'm gonna put it in the oven for about 10 minutes. I will tell you when I come back exact time we did. And then we're going to bake more cookies and then we're gonna have the most delicious, hot, tasty, melty, chocolatey taste test. To look this delicious, cookies took 10 minutes in the oven and we're just gonna take them off with a spatula. If they listen, if they don't, we'll tell them to, and we'll just put them on a cooling rack. That's it, that's all we're gonna do. And then I'm gonna, wait, after I get them all off, I am going to move this away and I'm gonna put another batch on and I'm gonna bake it for another 10 minutes. So I'm gonna continue baking and I'll come back to you when we a little cooled off and ready for the taste test. So the batch we made ended up making us 26 cookies and we're gonna try one now. They all look delicious, they all look, oh, so good. Try this one. It's almost perfectly round. Chocolate's still soft. I'm gonna break it. Looks nice. Looks cooked through. It's really nice. Soft, sweet, chocolatey. This is a good cookie. This is really tasty. It's good with milk, it's good with ice cream, it's good with tea, it's good with just plain glass of water, it's good just by itself. This is so delicious. I actually usually when I bake them, just gonna give you a little story, and I try to put them on this baking rack and it usually stands on the table on the other side of the kitchen. When I turn around to put more cookies out, I go and look and I see that there's a cookie missing, and then there's Eric in the living room looking like he's totally guilty. I'm Zhenya, this is Zhenya's Kitchen, and this is my take on chocolate chip cookies.